Hi everyone. I have a question for you. How many coats did you have when you were growing up? I only had one. I have a lot more than that now. It's supposed to get to 17 degrees tonight, which is below freezing for those that aren't in the US. And I thought this is a perfect time for me to get any jackets or lightweight sweaters out that I might be able to donate for those that might be in need. When did we become a country of excess? You need one that's dressy for church. You need one that is casual. You need one that can be worked in outside. I know that I can declutter some of them. And scarves, jump in your closet, keep this rolling, and let's look at your coats at the same time I'm looking at mine. We are going to take a little peek into my closet. And even though we're gonna start on coats, this is gonna be your introduction to my closet. So I have my jewelry hanging here, a full-length mirror, a hook on the back and a hook on the wall. I have another little mirror here in front of some more jewelry, earrings, bracelets, and this little cabinet that has some jewelry. It's not full, and I've been thinking about what I might do different there, but I'm not ready yet. Then I have my coats and my scarves, which are on half of this rack. My husband's are on the other half. So I'm not going to show you all of his. We also have a couple of dresser drawers here that are built-ins. So I have the ones on the left and he has the ones on the right. I'm going to swing you back around and I'm going to back up some. So I have my shoes down there and some up top. That's why I want to get some boot containers. And then I have my winter sweaters on this side, jeans right here, and then short sleeves over here, and then dresses there. Now up top, I have packing items, some containers. We have other suitcases, some other longer term storage, and then my husband's on this side over here. And you can see we're kind of full. This is travel area down here. Caps and essential oils. This is sunscreen, and I don't know what else is in here. Oh, some more travel stuff. Some bags and some purses. So you can see I'm not perfect by any means, and I have a lot of work to do in future videos. But for today, we are going to focus on coats and scarves. And you know what? I told y'all about the Pomodoro technique, which is to time yourself for 25 minutes and then take a 5 or 10 minute break. I didn't do that. I forgot. I have ordered a couple of timers from Amazon, so I will make sure to use them once they come in. This is going to be embarrassing. Nine so far. 11, and then I'm going to count these as lightweight sweaters. Two vests. And scarves. I'm out of breath because my asthma is bothering me. So I did a breathing treatment with my nebulizer earlier today. So give me a minute to catch my breath. So I know some say that the best approach is just to look at them and say yes or no. Another approach would be those that I know are my absolute favorites, pull them aside. And I would say that it's not all that clear to me. I do wear this little lightweight jacket that has a hoodie, and I get compliments on it every time I wear it. So I know I'm keeping this. I just bought this sweater, and it's got ruffles, and I am a ruffles kind of girl. I love ruffles. I love flower details. I love lace. So these two are definite guesses for me. And this one is just a lightweight little black sweater that it does nothing for me, and I have not worn it in probably a couple of years. So this I'm going to let go. One down. Let's look at the vests next. I'm not a big vest person, but I do wear this one, and it is reversible, and it's so soft. So I do know I want to keep this one. This one, it used to fit me tight, but what is kind of nifty about this one, it was a gift, is it has a charger. So it actually charges and heats up, and this button on the chest will have 3 settings that you can press in 3 different colors that will heat up. So when we're sitting outside, I can wear it and stay warm. So let's see if it fits, because it has been snug in the past. It fits. I need to charge it, but I need to keep it because it's functional, it serves a purpose, and we like to be outside. I'm gonna go ahead and take the charger out so I can go charge it. Coats next. This one is a staple for me. I love it, it's comfortable, it's medium weight. It is a medium length, so this is a keeper for sure. And this is what I'm afraid of, that I'm not gonna let go of too much. And I need to, because this is a lot. Everybody in Texas needs a good blue jean jacket. It's lightweight, and I can wear it with sundresses, and this is a keeper for sure. Oh my goodness, I need to let go of something. My husband gave me this one. It is a little bit more insulated. It is really warm and comfortable, and it is more casual, where the other one is dressier and I would wear it for work. So this one I want to keep. I know I said want. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other one I need to keep. This also came from my husband. It is a Carhartt brand, and it is super, super warm. I wear these. It's not that I don't wear them. I absolutely wear these. This one I can wear working outside. So this one is a keep. This one is more for repelling rain. But honestly, I got it when I was traveling and it was kind of rainy. And the North Face, I think I got it at TJ Maxx. And it doesn't repel rain that great. It is still a good windbreak, but I have other lightweight that I could wear for that. So this was kind of an impulse buy. I could have just used an umbrella and another jacket. This is gonna be a maybe, but I think this one might go. This one I bought when I was in Seattle, and it was a little chillier than I thought it was gonna be. It is very lightweight. I love red. It is dressy enough to wear for work. I'm gonna make this a maybe. See, the challenge with Texas, it's not always extreme colds. You need, I say need, loosely. You need lightweight and you need heavier. So that one is a little bit more lightweight. This one, my husband brought back from Alaska, and it is lightweight but super warm. It's got great pockets, And because it was a gift and I do like it, I think I'm gonna keep this one. The challenge is, this is not the right sweater to be trying this stuff on. But the challenge is it kind of is snug, which it's probably meant to be that way. I mean, it fits, it's just really close to the body. Like between this one and that red one, they're just different. This one is not that flattering. But again, I'm not wearing the right sweater for this. I think I need to keep this one because it was a gift from my husband. And I have worn it and I do wear it. It's just not my favorite. Oh my goodness. I'm not making much progress. I'm noticing a trend here. My husband has bought 3 of these, and this is the 4th thing that he bought me. And he got me this for Christmas last year. It's wool, and it's a poncho. I'm not a huge fan of wool. It's very itchy to me. It is pretty. I have worn it. I haven't worn it this year, but I have worn it. And when we have company over, I have had other people borrow it. So that's another reason why I have a purpose of holding on to a few more, is because when people come visit us, if the weather changes, then I have loaned out jackets. It sounds like I'm making an excuse. Not trying to, it's the truth. I'm gonna keep this, if for no other reason than to loan it out when somebody needs it, and for periodically when I need it. This was my husband's grandmother's. Yves Saint Laurent, Paris, made in France. I have worn it. I haven't worn it this year. And it is, I mean, it fits. It is dressy. One more button. It's not always easy to make a decision. I'm gonna hang on to this for a little bit longer. If I do decide not to keep it, it will go to a cousin on my husband's side, or to one of their wives, to keep it in the family. This one is long, and it's the only long one I have. It is reversible. This fuzzier part can be worn out as well, but I bought it when I was in Arizona, impulse buy. It's really pretty. It has snaps. I mean, it fits me in the shoulders. It does. It's a little big. It's got great pockets. So this is where I am. I'm having a really hard time letting go of some of this stuff because of it being gifts, or because it having different purposes. Like this one I would wear on a business trip for work because it is warm and it is longer. So when I do have to go to Seattle or Chicago, this actually gives me coverage that nothing else does, which is why I'm not as willing to let it go. I don't know what to do. I want to keep them all. I don't really like that poncho. It's not my favorite, but I could put it in a guest bedroom for guests to use if they needed to. I could give that leather jacket to a cousin's wife, and I would feel good about that because a particular one has 2 daughters, and she could always pass it down to the daughters as well. So I think that might be a good decision. And I am gonna let this one go. I don't love it. It was an impulse buy. I don't need it. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. So I had it in a maybe, but it's not gonna be a maybe. It's gonna be a gone. This one, I have too many other options. I think I will wash it before I donate it, but I'm gonna let this one go as well. The reason I'm struggling is because I wear it. But how can you justify having 11 coats? I can't. It's craziness. Declutter. Leather jacket we'll give to the cousin's wife for guests in case they need something. It's a lightweight hoodie, a black sweater, 2 vests, and really only 1, 2, 3 coats, a blue jean jacket, and 2 lightweight coats. That doesn't sound as terrible. How did we get by with just 1 when we were a kid? Because you knew you were going to grow out of it in a season and it would have to be replaced? That makes sense. But this is craziness. Let me clean this up and we'll move on to scarves. And if you have comments of which ones you think I should let go of, let me know. And yes, I know I can talk to my husband and see if he cares if I get rid of any of those, and maybe the one from Alaska, the red one that I'm not really comfortable in, maybe that one can go. So I'll talk to him. I'm not a big scarf person. I mean, I know there's different ways you can wear them. I do like the blue. What's going through my mind is I love the colors of this. I love that it's lightweight, but I don't know. I'm just not a big scarf person. And I'm broad-shouldered and not huge-chested, but I feel like this is the biggest part of me. So anything that draws attention just adds more volume. And maybe that's why I don't like them. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck. We'll make this a maybe. This one, I've never worn it. I think my sister, this almost looks like something she would wear, so I think I'm going to see if she wants it. This scarf is really good for winter, right? It is 100% cashmere from Scotland when I went to Scotland. So I have worn it and it will look good with that red. It will look good with the red jacket. So I'm going to keep this one. Oh, my mother-in-law gave me, but honestly, it sheds everywhere. So I may see if she wants it back, and if she doesn't, then I will donate it. This is actually a Turkish towel that I use as a wrap, and I've taken it on travel with me, and I've used it as a blanket on the plane. And then I've also used it as a wrap with sundresses before. So this is an absolute keep. I know that. Okay, so that's a keep and this is a keep. Now I have these 2 hangers. I believe my mother-in-law gave to me, and I have worn it. I love that it's lightweight. I love the color of it. So I will keep this one. This is another one that I have worn. I've worn it with some black dresses that I have. It also goes good with my black jacket. So I want to keep this one. Oh, this is so hard to let go of stuff. This is one that I have worn. I've worn it several times and it just adds a little pop of color. The camera is just not picking up the color very well, but it is really, really pretty. And I have worn it, and I've worn it with a black dress before. I can see one I'm gonna let go of. So this one is a keep. This is supposed to be a decluttering video, but there's a lot of keeps going on up in here. Let's get a declutter in. I don't need this one. I'm not attached to it. Nobody gave it to me. I probably got it on a cruise and it can be donated. There's something. Another one that is pretty lightweight. I have worn it before, but when I look at this one, to me, it is definitely bigger. It's really big compared to this one. But they're both have some, this one's more teal, but it's not picking up, but it's got a lot of blue in it too. And this has blue in it. It's okay to struggle with what you're going to let go of. So I'm going to come back to those. I'm not ready to make a decision. I need to come through a thought process. I want to look at this next one, which is so beautiful. And it's more brown on this side and orange on this side. So I have to ask myself, this one has a lot of orange in it. I would say of the two, this one is a better quality. I'm going to keep this one and I'm going to let this one go. They're pretty similar, but this one is a better quality. Now down to these two. Very lightweight, so it's not really bulky around me. And I don't wear a lot of browns, which this has. I wear blues, but I don't wear a lot of browns because of my silver hair. I just don't care for it. And this is kind of a Southwest pattern. I'm not really into Southwest patterns. Or this one is a lot bulkier. It is lightweight and it's longer. What I'm trying to think of is, do I want to get rid of both of them or do I want to keep one of them? Probably a color palette that I like more. I'm gonna let both of them go. I just don't wear scarves that much. And they're both pretty thin, see-through. I just don't wear them. So I'm gonna revisit this one. This is the solid orange and feels like silk. But this one has orange. It's just oh my gosh, they are so similar. I'm gonna let this one go. More success with decluttering scarves than coats. I'm keeping this one, black and white, my one from Scotland, and then my towel / wrap. So 4, and I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll see if my sister wants this one, that's 6. I'll see if my mother-in-law wants this one back, that's 7. Success finally. All right, these are the scarves getting decluttered. This I'm gonna check with my mother-in-law on. This black sweater and 1, 2, 3 coats and a couple of hangers. It's not as stuffed, so I've got the long coat, the black dressy, the 2 casual, the blue jean, the black sweater with the ruffle, this black casual, which is for layering, the 2 vests, and the few scarves. So three scarves and then 4 with a Turkish towel. That's better than it was. I'm happy with it. What did we learn from this? Decluttering is hard. Letting go is hard. It might take numerous passes at it. This was my first pass, and next year I'll have another pass. But what I think I will do is I think I will turn all those hangers around. And if there is something that I have not worn during next winter, then that would tell me I need to let it go. So as my dad always closed his voicemail messages, bye for now.